Hey guys, welcome to Beyond the Buzzer. We got BCAT, I want to call CEO here, the guy behind it all, the legend from White County, Bruce Slatton. And really appreciate him having us over today for the BCAT weekend. It's a super special event. These guys have made so much of an impact on high school athletics here in state Tennessee. So just want to start off with a couple questions, Coach,
Sure.
kind of throw at you. Who was the toughest team that you ever coached against in your career?
There were several, probably Bradley Central in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then, gosh, I'll tell you what, Summertown, and that old gym over there was really tough. There were several. We ran into Blackman, we ran into Oakland through the years, and so that was some really tough teams.
What about the toughest gym to play in?
Without question, Summertown High School in Summertown, Tennessee.
Oh wow, I've never actually been to a
Anybody?
game there.
Yeah, when it was rocking, when they were really good in the '90s and early, really, I mean, they've been good every year. But that place is, it's like walking back in time. It's always packed. People hanging off the rafters. It's loud. It's very similar to the Hoosiers gym in the movie Hoosiers.
Now, was this the Perry County days?
Perry County days, then the Cullioca days.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Good. You had some great teams there. So
That's some good ones.
Toughest team to score against in your career?
Probably Summertown when Gene McBee and Phil Willard were the coaches there.
Great Gene McBee. Yeah.
Oh man, good flat coach.
Columbia State's finest.
They would get after you from baseline to baseline and sideline to sideline, and it was tough, man. It was tough.
Oh, cool. All right. So, what would former players? How would they describe you as a coach? You think?
Animated. I was. I hope that they have good memories. Now, I tried to run a pretty tight ship, but we had a lot of good players, and they were very coachable for the most part, and I was very fortunate.
A lot of great teams, several state tournament teams,
Correct.
state championship teams.
Yep.
So huge. If you could name 2 to 5 of your all-time favorite players, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best player, but,
Sure.
but players that you just really enjoyed coaching and having in your programs.
Well, yeah, that's a long list. I had Kirk Haston at Perry County, who played in Indiana, and he was great to coach, very receptive. Chris Jones at Perry County, Corey Brown at Perry County, they were all great kids. And I had a slew of kids down there that were very coachable kids. And then, go to White County, Sam Agee up there, and then, Cullioca, I had, Demario Williams, and
Great player.
I mean, it was just, I was just very fortunate. I mean, that, then had, a lot of guys that just did everything they could to be a part of the team and get on the floor, that just busted their tail every day, so there was just a ton of guys, and that made, like when you coach, made your career, they made my career.
Absolutely.
So it's it was I had a great journey. It was a lot of fun. But I miss it some days, and other days I don't.
Hey, I'm with you there. I understand that.
But it's been it was just a heck of a ride.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you being on with us, Coach. Beyond the Buzzer.